Hello. Long time no see. I don't know when the last time was. I put a video up on YouTube and updated y'all. I think it's been, I don't know, at least a few months. Some of you that have followed me for a while might recognize where I'm at. I'm camping in one of the little cottages that I go to now and then. It's finally getting half decent out, but the pollen's bothering me, as you can tell. So I just thought I would do a real quick update, show you where I'm at. Yellow Creek Lake. It's very peaceful, other than the lawnmower going over there. But yeah, I just thought I would film some quick updates and kind of where I'm at, what's been going on with me, and so I just got here a little bit ago, and this is one of the little cottages that I stayed at a couple times last year. You can see I got the kayak on the car, so get out of the sun here. Actually, the sun feels good, but it's hard for me to see the screen. And as you can see, I've got a jacket on. It's kind of chilly out. Yeah, the pollen's bothering me. I'm having trouble breathing here after just walking up that little bit of hill. As you can see, nice little porch here. And got the kayak on the car. And from the lake in the background there. Nice view here. So I thought I probably won't be able to upload any of these until I get home and have half decent service, but I figured I would, while I'm here chilling out, just record some updates and messages for you all. I didn't even think about what I was going to say. I just figured I would turn the camera on and show you where I'm at. Like I just said, I just got here a little while ago, just kind of got unpacked. Didn't get the kayak off the roof yet. It's a little chilly out. I don't know if I'm going to go out here this first day. I'm going to be here for a few days. Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night, and into Friday morning. And so it's a little cool out. I don't know if I'm going to get the kayak out here. I've got 2 full days and then partial day to get it out. Did manage to go get some firewood, and it's supposed to go down into the low 40s tonight, so the fire that'll feel good. You can hear the birds going. This is what I love, is just sitting around, relaxing in nature, listening to the birds, and just enjoying. Even though there's some pollen out, I'm going to tough it out, and because we had a long winter, and I had a long time working on schoolwork. I won't get into that right now, but some of you that have been following me know I just spent 20 months doing a degree, so it's been a long time since I got to come out here and do something like this, so I was really looking forward to it. And so yeah, I'm here and just relaxing, reading, listening to music, and gonna make a fire in a little while, cook some veggies and some other stuff on there, and yeah, I'll just kind of think about how I can kind of update y'all, because it's been so long, and just kind of update y'all on how I've been doing and what I've been doing, and I'll kind of do that in chunks here while I'm here the next few days, and I don't know if I'll put it all together into one long video. We'll see how much I blabber on, and when I get home, I don't want to use data to load these videos here, so I'll probably have to wait till I get home to upload them. So I will talk to you soon. Yeah, I decided not to go out. I looked at the weather radar and saw this storm front coming at me fairly quickly. And this kayak is a fishing kayak. I don't know if this will let me flip this around while I'm recording. Apparently not. I'll do another quick video showing this fishing kayak and just explain to you why. It's a little bit scary out in wavy and windy waters. As you can probably hear, the wind blowing and see the waves going and the clouds moving fast. So I came back in to chill out and wait for this storm front to go through before I go back out. Maybe I'll just go in, and I'm getting hungry anyhow. I might go make some eggs or something and get some brunch here. It's, I don't know, 11 or so, and I haven't eaten much today hardly. So I'm going to do that and wait for this storm front to go past and see whether I can go back out. Hopefully this wind dies down. So there's my fishing kayak. It's a Wilderness Systems Tarpon 120. It's 12 feet long and fairly lightweight. I think it only weighs about maybe 65 pounds or so. Not as big and comfy as some of the fishing kayaks out there. You know, the seat's okay, but not the greatest. It's got this nice thing here that you can adjust up against your back, but I needed something lightweight so that I can get it on and off of the roof of that car up there by myself. So maybe I'll film that when I'm putting it back on there, show you how that goes. So anyhow, thought I would just update you on where I'm at here, and just still chilling and enjoying myself. So I'm just hanging out here on the porch. It's getting darker looking. Sounds like it's everybody's getting their boats off the lake quick, it sounds like. So yeah, I'm just chilling out here. It feels like the calm before the storm now. Just for a minute here, the wind has kind of died down a little bit, and figured I would, you know, just let you know how I'm doing. And it's I don't know what, it's probably about 70 or so. I wear these real lightweight fishing shirts and kind of hiking pants, and all sprayed down with permethrin. Trust me. You can see there's some, you know, the grass is mowed, you know, and there's some weeds around, and there's deer tracks around here, and all kinds of critters. So, you know, I'm always thinking about ticks. That buzzing noise is carpenter bees, if you can hear that. So yeah, I think I've mentioned that before when I was here, that I don't take any, or I take all precautions these days as far as using, you know, natural cedar repellents on my skin, and spraying, even my Crocs are sprayed down with permethrin. You know, and normally if I'm walking around, I've got my hiking shoes and socks that are sprayed down. And, you know, I like to wear shorts, but not when I'm out walking around and stuff. I'll wear these long, thin pants and these thin, long sleeve shirts, and plus, you know, it keeps me from getting sunburnt. But these things are real thin and lightweight and light colored, so they're not real hot. Same thing with the hat. It's sprayed down with permethrin, and yeah, I just, you know, after what I've been through, I don't want to get re-inoculated or, you know, catch any other, what they refer to as co-infections. So I'm always thinking about it, you know, and even when I see other people, you know, trying to explain to them, you know, what you need to do to be prepared and to protect yourself from not just from ticks, but you know, from any kind of biting insects that carry stuff. deer ticks being the major one, that they say carries a lot of stuff, but I won't go into it all right now. But all ticks, or all what they call vectors, which would be insects that are biting insects that drink blood, all carry microbes and diseases and pathogens, and some of them nasty and some of them not. But you can look it up. They've done lots of studies on what the ticks carry, maybe a couple hundred different bugs. So don't like to be too worried. I don't like to be an alarmist or whatever you want to call it, but I like to be intelligent about it and not take any chances. I wish several years ago I knew what I knew now, concerning that stuff. Maybe wouldn't have gone through a lot of what I went through, and I am doing a lot better, and I won't get into all that right now because this is going to get too long. I just thought I'd give you that quick explanation. Good morning. As you can see, I'm still here camping at the cottage at Yellow Creek. It is Friday morning, and it's a gorgeous morning here in Pennsylvania. Yesterday evening we had some thunderstorms again, and then it let up for a little bit, and then I don't know what time it was, maybe 9:30 or so. I made a fire, and it within about a half an hour here came the thunderstorms again. So didn't have a whole lot of time sitting by the campfire last night, but that's okay. It was kind of warm and humid anyhow, so it wasn't real comfortable weather for sitting around a fire. But cleared off overnight, and now this morning it is beautiful, as you can see. Hardly a cloud in the sky, and I just got back from a couple hours on that thing, and paddling around fishing, didn't catch anything. That's okay. I'm just glad to be here. So I figured I'd give that quick update and just kind of maybe go over a little bit of where I'm at, because I know a lot of people were asking me to update them on that, and I'll probably have to be pretty quick on some of this, or it'll take me hours to talk about it. As anybody that has been following me knows, well, long story short, I've been sick for several years with Lyme and Babesia and Bartonella and who knows what else, gradually getting better and better. And then 2 years ago, the company I worked for decided to downsize and let a bunch of us go. And it fell under a thing called TAA, which I basically ended up having a degree paid for. So I went and took a master's degree, MBA degree in business analytics, and I just finished that here last week. And so it had been a long time since I got to come and do anything like this, and I was looking forward to it, because I was just so busy. I even had to go through last summer, so I didn't really have a whole lot of time to come and do stuff like this, because I pretty much had to be near a computer all the time to work on schoolwork. And so that's done, woohoo! And so that's that. That's where I'm at with that. So just decided, and the pollen still bothered me, as you can tell, which is fine. I'm just glad it's not snowing anymore. So anyhow, finished school, and just kind of looking out for jobs and looking for what's next. And as far as like I said, with Lyme and all that kind of stuff, I've been feeling pretty good, not 100% by any means, but functional, that I can do stuff pretty much every day. And I you can look for my story of all that, Lyme and everything. You know, scroll down to the bottom of my YouTube channel, and you can kind of, I won't go over all that history right now, but long story short, I did a couple years of various combinations of antibiotics and also herbal stuff and other stuff, supplements and things, and kind of gradually weaned myself off the antibiotics and kind of took them on and off for a while, and then finally stopped them completely. That would have been, let's see, we're talking about 10 months ago that I completely stopped antibiotics. So no relapses, and I continue to take all the herbal stuff that I've been taking. I might have scaled back on that somewhat, but I'm still taking a lot of that stuff. And the same thing with supplements. I've kind of changed some of that stuff up, and I won't get into that right now. That'd take a whole other video of what I'm doing, you know, as far as immune system stuff and just supportive supplements and things like that. And I can't tell if the sun's affecting this or what. So that's where I'm at with that. You know, I've been just dealing with a little bit of, you know, what we call the Lyme morning sometimes. You know, a little bit tough getting moving, a little bit of insomnia, and it's not as bad as it was. That's continuing to improve. And that's pretty much it. I don't have, I mean, other than maybe some normal little aches and pains that I don't think I can really attribute to Lyme or anything like that, or any, you know, the other stuff that I went through there for a long time with a lot of the neurological type stuff. That stuff's all pretty much gone. And so I'm glad to be, you know, like I said, not 100% out of the woods, but I consider myself pretty much in remission. And, you know, that's what people refer to it, not cured, because that's a long story, but, you know, it's a complicated matter, because it's not just Lyme either. You know, it's all the co-infections and the you know, different opportunistic things and viruses and all kinds of other stuff that happens and you know, affects so many different things, because I think I even still have some kind of either adrenal problem or thyroid type problem going on, and I'm taking a lot of nothing pharmaceutical. I'm taking a lot of supplements and herbs and stuff that I'm taking to address that, and that seems like that's working and getting better and better, that I don't have as bad of insomnia or as bad of morning fatigue or any of that kind of stuff anymore. You know, when I've been here the last few days, I've been able to pretty much get up and get my tea and, you know, get moving around, you know, 7 or 7:30, and it's been chilly in the morning, so a couple of the mornings I wanted to crawl back in bed for a while and wait for it to warm up a little bit. And so anyhow, that's where I'm at, and I thought I would just kind of discuss that quickly and, you know, let y'all know where I'm at and how I'm doing, and I will talk to you soon. Hello, it's another beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. It's Friday afternoon. As you can see, I'm out floating in the kayak, and I came off the main part of the lake back into a little quiet cove here. For one thing, to kind of get a little bit of shade under some trees, even though it's not too hot out. It's probably 70 or so, but the sun was starting to get to me a little bit. I haven't been out in the sun much this year, so decided to come back in this little cove and just chill out, and also get out of the wind and the wake from all the boats, the motor boats. They tend to rock me around a little bit, so I got back in here to fish a little bit and just caught a few little, you know, bluegills and sunfish, and throwing some lures around trying to catch something bigger. But you know, sometimes on a middle of the day sunny, a lot of stuff don't bite very much. But anyhow, still just glad to be out, and I thought I would just show you some of the scenery here. So That's the main part of the lake out that way. I'm just back in this little cove here chilling out and relaxing and loving it.